Everyone. It's been an incredible year. We're almost at the end of 2024 now. And I wanted to take a moment to kind of recap everything that's gone on. Well, maybe not everything. We'd be here for hours. Um, but 2024 has been absolutely huge for Synapse Software. And I want to thank all of you for being a significant part of that. Um, we've built Cortex from just a tiny little platform that showed a little bit of shareable data into uh, an absolutely incredible interface that shows so much information from the shareable database. Um, Back when I started this, actually technically over a year ago, right when the Avanti or the shareable end of life announcement came out um, in October of 2023, I couldn't have imagined what Cortex would turn into. I had this a vision of just giving people access to their data. I didn't really know what it was going to look like. Uh, I knew that I could read configuration from the database, but I wasn't sure just how far I could take it. And the degree to which I've done that over the last 12 months, 14 months, um, has been incredible. All of the feedback that I've gotten from all of you about what would be useful, what wouldn't be useful, what you really want to see, all of the configuration that you have in all of your different databases, all of the configurations that were common and encouraged in the different versions of Sharewell. I've learned an incredible amount about the Sharewell platform, more than I ever did while I was working at Sharewell. Um, Not that I remember all of it, obviously, but I have learned so much about how Cherwell worked and how you all used Cherwell through doing this project. It's been it's been incredible. It's been quite the journey, and we're not done yet. 2024 saw us release. Let's see. Well, we started with Cortex 1, and then now we're up to 1.6 at time of recording is the latest stable release, but we're in the process of getting 1.7 ready to go. 1.7 will be released early 2025, so I can't call it quite a 2024 milestone. But with 1.0 to 1.6, that's seven releases. We've shipped seven essentially major releases along with a few patch releases here and there to fix specific issues and get some functionality out sooner than the official release. 1.7 is going to have more in it than I want to say the rest of the versions combined, but that's probably a bit of a stretch. But it's certainly our biggest release to date, and I can't wait to do a demo video like this specifically on 1.7 in early January when it gets released. 2025 is going to be even bigger for Cortex. We're actually kind of changing the name slightly. It's still going to be Cortex, don't worry, but it's actually going to become Cortex for Sharewell. And the reason for that is we're adding support for ServiceNow. So in exactly the same way that we support uh, looking at a Sharewell database and visualizing that, essentially the way you would expect to see it in Cherwell. We're going to do the same thing with ServiceNow. So there are ways to synchronize a ServiceNow database or even get a backup of a ServiceNow database at the time that you decommission your ServiceNow instance. And we'll be able to run Cortex on those ServiceNow databases for either archival, retrieval purposes, audit, data retention, compliance, um, or a common thing within ServiceNow is replatforming, moving from a an old, stale, highly customized version of ServiceNow to a newer, fresher, redesigned instance of ServiceNow. And rather than having those two instances going, you download the data from one and run Cortex for ServiceNow, as it will be called when it's released in early 2025, and keep moving with your brand new ServiceNow instance and have the old data in Cortex for ServiceNow. Of course, if you're migrating to a different ITSM platform, that's an option as well, either migrating from Sharewell or migrating from ServiceNow. In either case, you'll be able to see all of your same data in Cortex. We're also expanding our partnerships and integrations, and looking to work with as many ITSM platforms as we possibly can. We know you all are moving to lots of different ITSM platforms, probably more than I even know about. I went to Service Management World in November and met with the 13 ITSM vendors that were there. I know there are at least a handful of other vendors that weren't there. Um, and there are probably dozens more. Um, I would like to integrate Cortex with as many ITSM platforms as possible to provide the interface into Cortex from where you're already working. So if you need to look up historical data, you can do that from within your brand new ITSM tool. In addition, we're looking to support more functionality for the ITSM community. One of the things we've been dabbling in is email monitoring. You may have seen some of the videos we've done on the channel about our incoming email processing or email monitoring solution that'll be in beta. Actually, it's in beta right now. If you want to be involved in that beta, let us know. Drop a comment down below, shoot me an email. All my contact information is down in the video description, or at least a link to schedule some time on my calendar. And we'll be more than happy to get you into that beta, into setup with that email processing tool. Right now, it only supports Halo ITSM as an ITSM platform, but we're in the process of integrating with lots more um, in early 2025. Again, it's beta, so it only has a few features. But as we start getting more people into it and get more feedback, we'll start adding support for more and more tools, um, and potentially email providers. Right now, we support IMAP and Microsoft, um, but we know that in the like Q1, Q2 of 2025, we'll have to support Google because Google support for IMAP is going away completely. They've been pushing that back for many, many months, if not years, and but eventually it's going to go away. So we're going to add support for that, but that's a little bit further out, um, probably again Q1, Q2 of 2025. But if you want to be involved in that beta of the email processing tool, let me know. In addition to that, we're looking to support the needs of the community. We're really community oriented. We've seen a lot of really positive communities form in the ITSM space. Obviously, HDI and service management world is an incredible community, and we're happy to be a part of that. We were happy to go to Service Management World. It was an incredible experience. It was my first time being there, and I was amazed. It wildly exceeded my expectations. Um, I didn't know what to expect, but it was a fantastic experience. I met a lot of really cool people, talked to a lot of great vendors doing really innovative things, and it was great to just see that community. And I'm excited to and Tux is excited to see that community continue to thrive as well. In addition, there are other communities springing up around either specific products or specific aspects of service management. Um, and we're really excited to be a part of those and see them sprout up. This is a really exciting time for service management. It's a really exciting time for Sharewell, even though Sharewell's going away. That's not the exciting part, but it's a really exciting time for all of the organizations that are taking the next step in their ITSM journey and watching all of the uh, vendors, um, partners, communities spring up around that. Um, and there's lots more that I can't even begin to mention, or we'd be here for a long time. It's been a really exciting year for Synapse Software. 2025 is going to be even more exciting. I want to thank you again for being along with us for the journey. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do us a favor and subscribe to the channel. If you are subscribed to the channel, thank you for being subscribed. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for sharing these videos with your colleagues and acquaintances, coworkers, former coworkers. Um, we are rapidly breaking out of just the Sharewell ecosystem, just the Sharewell community, and we're having a blast. It's absolutely amazing. We love what we do. We love that we can work with all of you to make it happen. And this is only the beginning. So thank you for an amazing 2024. And uh, here's to an incredible, incredible, exciting 2025. Have um, happy holidays, whatever holidays you're celebrating. Happy New Year. And there will probably be a few more videos before the end of the year. So this isn't the end of 2024, um, but this is the recap video. And we'll see you in the next one, and definitely in 2025. Spend time with your families. Spend time doing something you enjoy. Make sure you take some time for yourself this holiday season. We'll see you again in 2025. Thanks for watching.